Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new Doctor Who topic video for today. So for this video, it is a Doctor Who action figure review. For this action figure review, now I was asked if I can do a video on me figures from each Doctor, and can I do it all in one video, and that would take a while to talk about. So I thought, why not do another series where I do action figure review on the actual figures that I've got from each Doctor's era. So to start this off, I'm going to be talking about the 5th Doctor era, aka Mr. Peter Davison. So, and this is one of the figures I got for Peter Davison. Now this one is from the 11 Doctors figure set, and the story that it says on the box, this is from Castrovalva, but I kind of think this is from Fall to Doomsday, because in the beginning of Castrovalva, the Doctor does not wear his sticker celery, and I know a figure was released of him not wearing his sticker celery, but I haven't got that at the moment. So for this figure review, I'm going to show you everything I own from the Peter Davison era and what I think are the figures. And even though there are actually some figures that I think we're never ever going to get for this Doctor's era, and now my shelf for the 5th Doctor is kind of full. It needs some. I do need to get some other stuff. So this is just a normal figure. I'm not going to show you like what the biceps and all the stuff can do, because everybody knows that and do that. So I'm going to talk about what stories these are from. So this is from, apparently this is from, as we all know, the Caves of Androzani, but I think it could be Fall to Doomsday, anywhere around that point where he sticks a celery on his coat, because he puts that on at the end of course the story of the season, which is at the end of Castrovalva. But you kind of see him wearing the sticker celery all the way through the rest of season 19, so I kind of think it's definitely a season 19/season 20 figure. So we do have this figure, and I have to admit, this is one of my favourite figures for the 5th Doctor. I absolutely love it, so let's pop him there. So the next figure I got from the Peter Davison era is, of course, the Visitation Set. Now, I bought this second-hand, believe it or not. So here is the actual Tardis from the Visitation Set. I missed this out in B&M, but I bought it second-hand. It was damaged already through the top of the light, was already snapped off, but I don't care. It's another variant of the 80s police box, and I'm really happy. And of course, as well with the kind of variant that we had for the 80s, we had a hatted 5th Doctor with this release as well. So this is definitely from the Visitation, the story says, and you can actually use this for any season 19 story, say the end of Castrovalva, the beginning of Fall to Doomsday, where you see him walking out the spaceship at the times wearing the hat, as well as the Visitation, Earthshock, you could say, as well as some other stories. Yeah, I absolutely do like this figure. And of course, this is the back. Now, this one has got like bits of paint coming off, as you can see on top of the hat and stuff. That's the way I brought this. Well, I was a bit disappointed, but figures come and go, and for some reason, some of these do not get really looked after well, do they? So the next story that to have for figures from that I got for the figure run of Peter Davison is, of course, his story against the Cybermen, which is Earthshock. So of course we have the cyber androids here, as you can see. So we've got the cyber androids, as you can see, one with the guns. Then of course we've got this 5th Doctor figure where he's got very muddy shoes and mud all over his coat, literally. I think this is just the Caves of Androzani figure, just basically been painted into like his season 19 outfit, because it's very, very much similar to the season 19 one. Season 21, sorry. But yeah, we've got another variant of Peter Davison. Very, very muddy and stuff to go with the cyber androids. And of course, we have a little cyber bomb that the Doctor had to defuse. Also with season 19, I got this one separately from a seller on eBay, which to be honest with you, I think this comes from the 5 Doctor set, but I paid like 25 quid for this off eBay, so I can have a summon fitted in for me Earthshock set, as you can see here. So yeah, 25 quid for a cyber figure. You might think it's a bit pricey and stuff, but this is my favourite design of the Cybermen, and I don't really have any other figures apart from the 5 Doctors one. So we've got a little cyber unit to go with the cyber androids and the 5th Doctor from the story. So, of course, the next story I'm going to say that I have got is, of course, the 5 Doctors, which comes with the Astron robot, as well as another cyber army, cyber, I can't remember what was said now, what was it? Cyber unit. So we've got another cyber unit, which I'm just trying to put the gun on now so I can show you. So we've got a nice little Cybermen. So you've got what? So I've got 1 to represent Earthshock, and then of course 1 to represent the 5 Doctors, as well as a new variant of the 3rd Doctor from the 5th Doctor's era, which is from the story, the 5 Doctors. Also, I kind of pinched from other parts of my shelf because I had some spare. So I've stole a William Hartnell figure, spare from the 3 Doctors, as well as the A2 Doctors, Patrick Troughton. Now, this is from the 13 Doctors figure set, but I don't really mind because if you just pop him next to Peter Davison, and wham, you got a nice little figures for the 5 Doctors. Then, of course, the next story I've got is, of course, recently Warriors of the Deep, which was released only last year, of the Silurians. So, as you can see, we've got 1 Silurian there, and 1 little Silurian there. And then, epically, another Silurian. So, yeah, this is from the Warriors of the Deep set. Now, Warriors of the Deep, people don't consider to be, like, a very popular story. I don't mind it from a way. Yes, it does have issues with the budget and stuff, but considering that we had Planet of Fire and Resurrection of the Daleks, which is all filmed outside, same with Caves of Androzani, as well as The Awakening, so you can tell some of the budget went on other stories for season 21. And of course, this means, hopefully, fingers crossed, we could have some Silurian variants for the 3rd Doctor's era, aka, which is for Doctor Who and the Silurians. And then the final piece of me 5th Doctor figure line is, of course, the Caves of Androzani set, which comes with his Tardis, as you can see, if I show it at the back. Sorry, I can't really show it. Yeah, as you can see, it's got some mud on it, like the mud splats. Got a few scratches, because I did get this one from eBay as well, but I'm going to try and give it another repaint. So as you can see, the doors, this light is fully working, as you can see. Just a little bit of a scuffle on top of the light that's popped off. But yeah, you know, I'm not really going to moan about that. I've finally got myself a Caves of Androzani 5th Doctor TARDIS with a few mud splats and stuff. And of course, the 5th Doctor in his muddy outfit from season 21, which is of course from the Caves of Androzani, where he's running back to the TARDIS while carrying Perry. Plus, he got muddier when he was trying to run away from Savlon Glitz. Not Savlon Glitz, Starsee's men, and he's there running, and he ends up getting caught in the middle of a mud blast, which is why he's very muddy. But he was dying of spectrotoxemia as well. So that is my figure set of, if I just move this back a bit, so that is my figure set of the Peter Davison era. So join me for the next Doctor I'm going to be showing you in my figure release, which I haven't really my mind up yet. If you've got any of these figures, let me know what is your favourite from the 5th Doctor's run. And yes, I am hoping that this year the B&M sets carry on with History of the Dalek sets, because I would love to have a Resurrection of the Dalek set with the Dalek Supreme and a normal stranded Dalek drone. And of course, I'm hoping we kind of get another Davros and Dalek figurine, because we had Michael Wisher with Davros with Genesis of the Daleks, but I'm kind of hoping for a Resurrection set with Davros and a Dalek, and then of course another Dalek and a Dalek Supreme. So yeah, hopefully that's my big dream, hopefully. If not, I'll be happy with just one figure set from Resurrection of the Daleks. So yeah, let me know what you think of my Peter Davison collection on figures. Let me know, please do like, subscribe, share, and join for more awesome Doctor Who content. Have a cracking day, you amazing viewers and subscribers.